Hi and welcome back to my channel. So I'm super excited about today's video because today we're going to be talking about how to reflect, release, and celebrate. So let's jump right on in. So when I say reflect, I want you to think about what your highlights and happiest moments from this year have been. And so you may have to take out pen and paper to take a few notes and really think about the things that you've accomplished this year. What were your challenges and what did you learn from them? Because I can promise you, we all have had some challenges this year, even if they were very small and minimum, you had some. In what ways have you grown or changed as a person over the past 12 months? Now, if you say, well, I haven't, I'm still the same me, then that's a problem because change is something that we should all strive for. We all want to be better. I want to be better tomorrow than I was today. You see what I'm saying? I want to be better next week than I was last week or 2 weeks ago. So we want to strive for change. And then lastly, what are you most grateful for from this year? We're in September, so go back to January and really think about what it is that you're most grateful for. I have so many things that I'm most grateful for that I don't just have one. Now, let's talk about how we release. Now, when I say release, what is it that you need to let go of in 2016 so you don't take it into 2017? And I'm going to say that one more time because somebody didn't quite hear what I said. What is it? Now we're talking about release. What is it that you need to let go of in 2016 so that you don't take it into 2017? Can I just say this for a moment? Some people have had problems this year, right? And the reason why you've had those problems is because they were problems in 2015 and you brought them into 2016. They had no business being here, but you brought them here. And chances are, I don't know your story and you don't know mine, but chances are you probably brought those 2016 problems in from 2015. But what I want you to really, really focus on right now, starting now, don't wait till December. I want you to start thinking about what is it that you need to let go of in 2016. It might be some people, it might be some things, but we all have something that we need to let go of in 2016 so that we can begin 2017 and not dragging this same old heavy baggage along with us. So I really want you to think about that and really take it seriously because this is deep, okay? It really is. Now let's talk about celebrating. So what were your key successes and achievements this year? Again, think about those things that were huge achievements for you this year. And then think about how you can celebrate those things, provided you haven't already done so. But it's okay to do it again. You know, treat yourself out to a restaurant that you wouldn't normally go to. You know, it might be a little pricey. Treat yourself to a cute bag. And when I said that, I automatically thought about the Birkin bag because if you see my post on Facebook recently, I am so in love with that bag. But it's $1,000 and I'm just trying to justify why I would spend $1,000 on a bag. But anyway, if that's how you want to celebrate yourself, do that, okay? But really celebrate your successes. And then, what are you most proud of? What are you most proud of? Of all the things that you've done from January to September, what are you most proud of? And I'm asking you these questions because I really want you to take out pen and paper and really start to think about these things. Now we're going to talk about cleaning the slate. You can't create new things without getting rid of old things that no longer serve a purpose in your life or your business. I think I need to say that one more time. You can't create new things without getting rid of old things that no longer serve a purpose in your life or your business. And this goes back to the whole thing of what do you need to let go of in 2016? because some of us have some things, some stuff, some people that we need to let go of because they no longer serve a real purpose in our lives. Period, point blank. And y'all know I've said this before. I'm not saying that you cast them out into the woods. You can still be friends with them. You might even have a meal with them. But some people, you have to get out of your what I like to call your inner circle. You know what I'm saying? They just can't be there. They have no place there. They serve no purpose there. So again, you're going to have to make some tough decisions, but I would suggest you start doing it now. Don't wait till the end of the year. And please, for God's sake, do not wait till January of 2017 to start cleaning house, okay? Be sure you tie up any loose ends. Finish and close out all old projects, ideas, files, and unfinished creations to make room for new stuff. And this goes back to that whole, what do you need to leave in 2016? Because see, some of you all, and I'm guilty of this as well, have projects that you started, not even this year. You probably started them in 2012, 2013, but you have old projects, you have old unfinished creations that you need to close out so that when the new year rolls in, you are ready to jump in and start something new. Build the new. There is a beautiful opportunity at the beginning of a new year to use your energy, focus, and words to pave out a magical year. So let's do that. Self-explanatory, right? Set your intentions. Ask yourself, what do I want to bring into my life in 2017? And how do I want to do things differently? So again, you're going to have to get out pen and paper and make a list of the things that you want to bring into your life in 2017. It could be that you want to bring a new relationship into your life. It could be that you want a new job. You know, you want a new car, a new house, a new business, whatever it may be. Make that list because you need to write down what it is that you want to bring into your life in 2017. And then, and even if you're not looking to bring on anything new, I should say, in 2017, begin to think about how you can do some things differently that you're doing right now. Visualize. So number one, close your eyes and use your imagination to begin to feel, see, and experience your desires. And let me put a pin right there. You can't expect things to manifest themselves in your life if you cannot feel it, see it, and you know, in your mind's eye. Because if you can't see it there, how can you expect for it to manifest itself in the real world? You've got to be able to see that thing and feel that thing, right? So you may imagine various scenarios playing out throughout your year, or explore in your mind the feeling of one particular experience you want to have. So whatever it is that you have been asking God for, I need you to close your eyes, and I need you to see it, and I need you to feel it and really get that thing in your spirit. And I promise you'll watch it manifest itself in real life. Number two, draw your desires into the here and now and imagine how it will feel to have them. You know, the Bible says that we are to call those things as if they were. So maybe you don't have the finances that you want, but you have to start acting like you have it. Yes? And I don't mean going out here overspending either. I'm talking about acting like, you know, your bank account is where you want it to be. And you know, we're talking about imagining things and feeling them as if they are. So whatever it is, start to and begin today, right now, to feel those things and act as if they've already happened. So let me tell you something about life. If you walk around and your head is always hung down because you say, well, Lord, you know, I don't have the money I want to have. I don't have the relationship I would like to have. I don't have the job or the business, whatever it is, you keep speaking negativity in your life, and guess what? That's all you're going to have is negativity. Start acting like you have that dream job that you've been waiting for. Start acting like your business is exactly where you want it to be. Start acting like you have the money in the bank that you want to have and your finances are where you need it to be. Start acting like those things that you want, and I promise you, you will begin to draw them into your life. And number 3, then zoom ahead to the end of 2017 and imagine yourself sitting at the end of the year feeling the fulfillment of having all your desires achieved. I think I touched on that before. Start to feel it. Start acting like. So when you finish watching this video, right, and you cut it off, go to your quiet space, your prayer closet, or wherever it is that you go to meditate, and start acting like you have the things that you want. And then I want you to see yourself December of 2017, and I want you to write down in your little journal, hopefully you're keeping a journal, and I want you to write down how you feel, what you see. Write down what do you visualize going on around you. That's another great way to stay positive. Now, then we have to stay focused, right? One of the biggest things that can block you from moving forward is when your attention keeps drifting to what you don't want or like. So let me put a pin right there. Didn't I just say that? You have to stop focusing on the things that you don't want or the things that you don't like, because the more you focus on them, the more they will be there. Stop that. Start focusing on what it is that you want and acting again, like I said, like you already have it. The more you think about it, the more you create it. Let me stop right there and say that one more time. The more you think about it, the more you create it. So if you keep thinking negative, you're creating this negative environment. And then you wonder why nothing works out for you. Why? Because you keep thinking negatively. Stop it. Start thinking positive. Come on, you can do that, right? And I know sometimes it's hard. Let me not make light of it, because I do know that sometimes it is hard. Because at the end of the day, we see what we see, we have what we have, right? So I understand that, but you've got to start thinking positive. I don't ever sit and think about the things that I don't have or the things that may not be going right for me. You know what? I always think positive because I know better is coming. My change comes when I change my attitude. I think we talked about this before in the video. Change your attitude, and the outcomes of the things that you want, they'll start to change as well. So let me say that one more time. The more you think about it, the more you create it. Keep your attention focused on what you want to create. So, you know, I am keeping my attention focused on the things that I'm trying to create, both in my personal life and as well as in my business life. And I'm trying to tell you, that is what I am focused on the most, which is why I don't really have a whole lot of time to hang out and do the things that I probably would like to be doing, because my focus is truly on building a better Michelle. Building, you know, a better everything about me, because we all have some stuff that we can make better. And if you think you don't, well, stop lying to yourself, because we all do. So I can't stress that enough, you guys. Please start thinking positive. Start thinking positive. And, you know, those things that you've been asking God for, start acting like you already have it, and watch those things manifest themselves. And I promise you, you're going to say, you know what, Michelle did tell me that. I did. And I'm pretty sure other people have told you too, but now you've got to believe it, because if you don't believe it, then, you know, why keep asking for it? You know, why keep hoping for it? Why keep dreaming about it if you're not going to believe it, it's going to happen for you? So that has been my Speak Life coaching video for you today. And I truly, truly hope that something that I've said resonates in your spirit and causes you to sit down and really think about where you are and where you want to be. And you know what, as always, I just wish you all the best in whatever it is that your heart desires. And we're going to strive to continue to become better people, because that is my goal between now and December, to help us get to where we need to be, so that when we step into 2017, we are stepping into 2017 boldly, and we are stepping in to take over. And when I say take over, I mean take over the things that, you know, that you're trying to accomplish. So having said that, thank you guys so much for tuning in and giving me just a little bit of your time. And I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, take care.